All right, everyone. This is a very, very rare, very important energies update for all signs. Doesn't matter. You're a human being, chipmunk, raccoon, beaver, squirrel. I don't care what you are. A whale. You could be a whale. It's fine. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason, especially for this reading. This is a very rare thing. This is Jupiter and Neptune basically making out in Pisces. It's called a conjunction. Hasn't happened since 1856, all right, which was a big year for things happening, including Nikola Tesla being born. Pretty awesome. The power that's running this computer is his AC. So, AC current. I know Edison's name is on everything, but he wanted DC. If we went Edison's route, we'd have a power station at the end of every street. It would be absolutely ridiculous. That being said, it hasn't happened for a while, okay? And it won't happen again until 2188. Now, I promise you, none of us are going to be around in 2188. Well, I mean, we will be, but we'll be in different vessels or, you know, all of that. Not us here. That being said, it's a very potent thing. So potent, in fact, it happened at 6:30 this morning. It went exact at 6:30 this morning here at my house. It knocked out the internet, and around that time we had winds whipping up to about 45 miles an hour outside. It was like literally like the Wizard of Oz. In fact, that's what my wife called it. She says, it's like Oz out there. It is like Oz out there. It was unreal. And I had to reset the whole internet. And I've had to reboot the computer 3 times too, here just to do this video. This makes people follow their intuition. It's a time of manifesting. It's a time, if you've got something you want to manifest, put it out there right now. This energy lasts, it's going to take a while for it to dissipate out. Those are big planets, slow-moving planets. It's very, very cool connection. I wouldn't be pulling on it if it wasn't. My pre-shuffle is mind-blowing. My pre-shuffle, 2 cards, the top 2 cards, the High Priestess, Intuition, crossing the 9 of Cups. I swear to God, that's my pre-shuffle. That is literally what this conjunction is. Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. This is what it is. This is going after your wish, manifesting, getting your wish, a wish fulfilled, following your intuition. It's right there in my pre-shuffle. I damn near shit myself when those were the 2 top cards. And I didn't have to shuffle very long to get them either. Usually a pre-shuffle takes a while. The universe my intuition just stopped me. So follow your intuition in this. But what does it mean to the soulmate cycle? Well, it's a pretty rare connection. It's a pretty rare conjunction here. And you have pretty rare connection. So it's kind of a Freudian slip there. But for the runners, it makes them follow their intuition rather than their fears. And it's, as I show you this pre-shuffle, I already talked about these 2. There's their fears. The 3rd card in, the 8 of Swords, right? The 8 of Swords is right there. But I've got someone getting victory over that. It's crossed by the 6 of Wands. Transformation, getting out of the 8 of Swords. In this energy, people go for it. They follow their intuition. If there's someone they love that they never told they love, they tell them. It's about crazy shit, you know? It's about doing shit, putting your fears down and getting shit done. It's incredible. I can't find the words to describe this. You can read about this conjunction, online if you want to. I'm not going to. I could talk for hours about it, but I'm not going to. This pre-shuffle says it all. It's going after, someone's coming towards you to get their wish fulfilled, and they're following their intuition for a change because they're getting victory over their 8 of Swords being in their head with their fears and all of that. And underneath that, bookending the 9 of Cups is the 3 of Cups. This is my actual pre-shuffle, all right? It couldn't have come out any more perfect for what I'm pulling on. That means it's going to be another one of those divinely guided readings. And the story is going to be brought to us by the Animal deck and the Witches. 2 decks that I think bang at night when I'm not paying attention. It's communication. The biggest card of communication for me in the tarot is someone opening up to you and enlightening things. But things are getting enlightened within them. All of this energy applies to you as well. Okay? I want you to keep that in mind. All right. Let's pull this reading. I want somebody to take a screen grab of that because I'm going to replay this video and take a screen grab. So I'm just setting it up for myself. There you go. because that's unreal. I cannot even believe that. I mean, I love tarot. I love how it reflects the energy. But when I'm pulling on a very rare Neptune-Jupiter conjunction in Pisces, and I get the very definition of it in cards, that's mind-blowing. So let's shuffle the deck. Give me the soulmate cycle right now, universe, under the conditions with all the other energies in play. Pay attention. We already know what's going on. Venus in Pisces, Jupiter sextile in the North Node, Saturn square in the North Node. I did readings on all of that. Make sure you watch all of that so you know what's going on. This right here is just sort of the magic contained within it. Because, again, this hasn't happened since 1856. And it won't happen again till 2188. It's a long ways out. So make the most of it. Make sure you get your manifesting done. You put your wishes, your intentions out there, and do it from the soul, please, not from the brain, and don't inject any fears in it. All right, your person, as the cards say, the pre-shuffle is getting past their fears, and somebody is bound to open up to you. That's why the communication card, the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Cups, and all that's been coming out all over the place. You saw my weekly reading this week. The center card was the 8 of Wands. You know, it's amazing. Let's see, and you saw the Friday reading where the hot spot got the 8 of Wands, Cancer. It's why. It's why. Somebody is feeling this, you know, because of Venus in Pisces, and yeah, I'm shuffling. Somebody's feeling this, and they got the bravery to do it, and they're following their intuition. The fears are like shut down. All right? Here we go. This is why the fuck are we here? It's before the cut. It's a fucking King of Swords, one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's like somebody going after the rainbow here. Chasing rainbows. The King of Swords makes a plan, takes action. It's all action. It truly is. Look, somebody who never did before. The Wheel of Fortune is crossing that. Just for fun. I thought because it wanted to show itself, I thought I'd show it to you. Oh my God. What comes after the cut? What comes after that King of Swords? 3 cards wanted to come out when I picked up the deck. They did this. It's a 6 of Swords sandwich. It's a 9 of Wands. It's a Queen of Swords, and it's a 6 of Swords. There's the rainbow again. That King of Swords held the rainbow sword. All right. This is someone coming to smooth things out. Someone who just can't get this out of their mind. They can't, no matter what they do, and it's in their soul. It's everywhere. It's spread like a virus through them. Somebody's got something they want to say. The Queen of Swords is coming to talk to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is coming to talk to the Queen of Swords. However you want to look at it. It also, you know, it could turn into a little bit of an argument. That's possible with those 2 energies. I'm giving the deck a final shuffle, and I'm asking the universe. I've already put my intention out. The words are just drama for you, but I'm asking the universe, give me the soulmate cycle under the Neptune-Jupiter conjunction. Let's see where we go. If you watched the Pisces reading yesterday, or one of the readings I did yesterday, I asked about it, and I got a really cool set of cards at the end. So it's really strong energy. It really is. It's amazing energy. Look at that. The flux capacitor is our overall energy for the reading. The 3 of Wands, and it's lit. It's lit. It's funny because the flux capacitor needs to be at 88 miles an hour for the DeLorean to go back in time. And it's interesting because, why is that interesting? Well, it's kind of a coincidence, but I don't believe in them, that this won't occur again until 2188. So I'm just saying, it's a coincidence, but it's here. It's very close. What's crossing this 3 of Wands here? The 7 of Cups. Yeah. Well, it is. It's somebody making a choice. The 7 of Cups and the 3 of Wands together is somebody, they might be a little confused by it, but it's cups. It's somebody making a choice. I believe this is an energy of somebody making the right choice. They know what they want. The 3 of Wands in the Lightseer deck is my surfer girl waiting to go out in the water, right? They know they want to go out in the water. There's new horizons. Somebody's making some choices in their life and in their soulmate connection, if you will. And those choices are all based in cups, emotions, intuition, if you will, because that's where all that comes from, those feelings, right? All right, our reading's on the flip. Let's see where we go. A whole reading that's clarifying, that's overall energy is the 3 of Wands. This is happening. We're here. It's happening very soon. It's next step is the Four of Wands. Let's see. Right here's the energy around your connection under these energies. Very rare energies, which, by the way, will take a while to dissipate out. They're going to be with us for a good chunk of time. Different astrologers will tell you different things. I'm not an astrologer. I'm an energy reader. I feel the energy. And I'm telling you, this energy is not going anywhere, at least until we get into summer. It's going to be lingering around, and the magic from it will be lingering around. So it's important reading. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions. Right here's how they feel in the soul. Pull on their soul energy, how they really feel about you, not what they show you, not what they tell you in the 3D. Right here's the hidden energy, what the universe wants you to know. It's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. No matter what, I can't. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet asses, with such a rare connection, you know there's going to be a link for an extended in the description. All right. But let's see what we get here with the witches and animal deck working together. What's the first card out? What's the energy around the connection right now? See that? We had a glitch. Video froze. You saw my hand. It was stuck there. I'm picking the deck back up now. See? I've had glitches all morning. We had 40, 45 mile an hour winds at 6:30 this morning when that thing was going on. When the alignment was exact, and I've had to reset the internet. I've actually had to reset the internet twice, and you just saw the freeze up. So again, this is some powerful energy, all right? And I knew that son of a bitch was going to freeze up. I looked over at the monitor. I said, I bet it's frozen. And sure enough, there's my Steve hand stuck. All right, what's the energy around the connection? Come on, universe. Come on now. It just wants to prove to you how powerful it is, that's all. Oh, man, 10 swords is the energy around the connection. Don't think that's bad. Don't think that's bad at all. That's good. It's something's being put to rest here. Whatever, I don't know yet. It's just an energy of the connection might feel dead. It's not. The Three of Wands is our overall energy here. Somebody's making a choice, but the energy here, this is a powerful card. 10's reset. We're getting ready to move to a new level. All right, that's how I'm reading the energy. If I'm wrong, fine, we'll find out when we clarify. You know, this person can, like I told you in Saturn's square, the North Node, where it's decision time, they can make a decision to come off the fence away from you. They can, but in this energy, it helps them make the decision more from the intuition, from the heart space, rather than the head. Remember, they're getting victory over that Eight of Swords. How do they feel in their emotions right now? Yeah, see? Stable. It's stable energy. I'm right. I read that energy right. I'm going to stand by that. This is when we get a 10 in tarot. 10s are the end and dead end that lead to a new beginning. Okay, in this case, an Ace of Swords, right? But if you've learned the lessons, it tends to move it to a new level. In other words, it moves up a gear, like shifting gears in a car. You've been in second gear. We've now reached the end of second gear, and we need to push the clutch in and go to third. This is pushing the clutch in and shifting into third. And we release the clutch, and we get an Ace of Swords and a new kind of thing. This represents stability in their emotions. It is. This energy has a stabilizing effect. I saw this with a sign that I pulled on yesterday. I don't remember which one, but their person's energy was very stable. Okay, and I get that here. Again, the Three of Wands is here. That DeLorean is doing 88. All those lights are flashing in front of, when it starts to go back in time. It really is. There's a strong Back to the Future energy here still. It's been here since I predicted it back in September. And it's just everywhere. And just think of the theme of that movie. It's time to make things right. There's a stability in their energy. It's very nice. How do they feel in the soul? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. When the Ace of Pentacles falls there, Pentacles usually don't belong in the soul, but in this case, the Ace of Pentacles is a very stable, good offer. It's a card of stability. And right here, the Ace of Pentacles, it's been a long time coming, right? It's grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. It's bookending the Ten of Swords. It's literally saying right here what I told you, that we're going to third gear now. We've got to go to a higher gear. With the end of this gear, we're done. We can't push the car anymore. At the end of second gear, we need to go to third. We are. This is someone, as far as how it translates to how they feel about you, Your aces. Can I phrase it like that? Your aces. Okay? You're top of the pops. I don't know. How else can I phrase it? You're the shit. How about that? It's nice. It's also someone who knows what they want to do. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this. I see that with the stability here. Again, the pre-shuffle summed up this conjunction of Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces. 9 of Cups crossed by the High Priestess with Victory crossing the 8 of Swords. They're getting past their fear, using their intuition to come in and do things. This person knows what they want to do. Grandma's in the parking lot. We got stability in their emotions here. And that's probably why this 3 of Wands is here. This is minor arcana. It's up to their free will still. But their free will is often driven by fear. I think if we pull a percentage at the end of the extended, like I often do, we may see a very high number here. What's the hidden energy? What's the universe want you to know? It's red with the 10 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's someone who never want. Well, there's a lot of energy here. Energy is always in layers. The universe is saying it's someone never wanted this to be over. Someone who was juggling 2 things, maybe. That's done. They're done with that. They're focusing on this connection because I have to take the Ace of Pentacles in consideration when I read this card too. It's a nice energy. It's someone making a decision. It's someone who's absolutely making a decision. They're done being wishy-washy. It's red with the 10 of Swords. They're done being wishy-washy. This car is going to 3rd. We're done with 2nd gear. Whatever's been happening in 2nd gear, it's done. All right? Okay. All right. What's the potential final outcome here? I didn't look at that. I just threw it out. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. They're very stable and they know what they want. It's two souls coming together. It's communication. It's a 2 of Cups. It's communication when it falls here in my reading. It always is. It's 2 long-lost soulmates coming together. And it's because it's red with this card here, this King of Pentacles. And it's the only thing it's bound. Sometimes this card bounces off of all sorts of things. It's not. It's just they know what they want. That's what I'm compelled to tell you. Hey, I'm following my intuition too. I always do. That's why these readings are what they are. That's why I, cruise through life and I don't worry about too many things. Follow my intuition. It's like the Fruit Loops toucan, right? He follows his nose. He always gets Fruit Loops. Your person, for the first time, I have a person here who is following their intuition. There's no fear on this table. The King of Pentacles doesn't have any fear. The Ace of Pentacles doesn't represent fear. This is a decision, wishy-washiness, putting an end to it in its simplest energy form to read it to you. And this isn't fear. This is 2 of Cups. This is communication. This isn't fear either. This is someone who sees the new horizon and is fixing to come get it. All right, let's clarify. This is unreal. This is communication. This is they're likely to come towards you. And that's what this is. It's because of this conjunction in part with all the other energies around it. They're already in their fields from Venus and Pisces. They're already got the bravery to do it a little bit and the gumption to do it from Jupiter sextile in the North Node. And Saturn square in the North Node, as I did a reading on as well, is forcing someone to make up their mind. And we see that right here. That influence is right here. Forcing someone to make up their mind. That's Jupiter square or Saturn square the North Node right here. Someone's all done being wishy-washy here and they're coming to get it. They want to see what would have happened here. There's a strong energy of that. One of the things their intuition is telling them, is how different you are, how valuable you are, how special you are. 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. Yes, that's one side of it. But the other side of it is it's sort of like what I said in the Saturn square North Node reading. It's sort of you're going to do it anyway. You want to do it, just do it. Got to find out what would have happened here. There's a strong energy of that. And I think they'll be pleased with what they find out. I do. Following the intuition, putting the fear down. It's all coming out on the table. There is some free will in play. We won't lie here. But it is what it is. There's always free will in play. But your person's usually driven by fear with their free will. And that fear is shut down in this energy with this with this Jupiter-Neptune conjunction. Fear is shut down. They're following their intuition. So all of this applies to you as well, as I shuffle the witches to tell me why the 10 of Swords is here. All of this applies to you as well. So make sure you put your manifestations out. Make sure you make some decisions based on your intuition. Some of you may decide, well, yeah, they're showing up, or they may show up, but you know what? I've kind of learned more. I've moved on. I don't know. Or you might decide to go for this person. I don't know. But I'm pulling on the soulmate cycle right now, and I got a reading that ends with 2 cups and a stable energy. Someone whose fears are shut down. Let's talk, and all done being wishy-washy, too. Making a decision. That's nice, which is what I read off of the 7 of Cups that was crossing the 3 of Wands, by the way. You know, a lot of times with readings, we get, you know, you have to get value, you check your work throughout the reading. You make sure. Sometimes you change your opinion of an earlier card as you go through a reading, and sometimes you don't. This time I'm not. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Okay, the witches want to talk. It's time. It's the Hangman. Yeah, I believe that. That's kind of the energy we're at right now. It's decision time. That's that. Again, I said these 2 energies are reminding me, are affected by the energy of Saturn squaring the North Node, which I did a whole fucking reading on. It is. Someone's on the fence. Let's go. Saturn. Remember him? That's old Saturn the Raven. Remember we talked about him. We named him Saturn. And he's like, I'm chewing this rope, motherfucker. You're getting off this. You're not going to be able to stay in the tree too long. What's on top? 4 of Swords. Wow. It's healing. It's a healing energy. It's also an energy of wait for it. When the 4 of Swords here is shifting gear. How do I phrase this? I gave you a car analogy because I like them. I said we're at the end of 2nd gear. We can't push the car anymore. Okay? It's time for somebody to do something. There's healing here in 10 Swords. The 10 Swords is the action of shifting the gear. All right, why is the 4 of Swords here? And we get our proof right there. You want proof of my energy read on that? It's the Fool. It's time to shift gear. We're going to 3rd. Somebody's taking a leap of faith here. And this is intuition based. This is soul based. It's the Fool. And also I talked about moving to a new cycle, shifting a gear up, right? This resets to an Ace of Swords, and we shift up to another gear on a higher plane, and things are different now. Things are run differently. We can go a little faster, etc., etc. Well, this Fool comes after the world. That's what happens when you get to the world and you get kicked back to the Fool for something new. It's a Fool on a new level. It's a new gear. I got 2 cards that tell me we're moving to a new gear. This is very nice. Okay, so far my read is spot on. Let's see where we go here. King of Pentacles. I got stability in their emotions. A person who's very rarely stable. Normally we get cards like the 8 of Swords here. We get sometimes Devils here. We don't usually, a Page here, right? We don't usually get the King of Pentacles here when I say tell me about their emotions, right? Okay, let's see here. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Tell me more about their emotions. Let's see what the witches have to say here. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to show you. There's 3 cards that want to come out. They slipped out as I flipped the deck over. I got the 5 of Wands. I got the 3 of Swords. And I got the Ace of Pentacles. So I got 3 cards that want to come out as the affecting energy of that. And underneath there is the King of Wands. This is stability. This is a very stable energy. It's slow, yeah. But the Ace of Pentacles is a very stable energy. With the universe, the reason the universe gave me 3 is because if it just gave me this right here, the 5 of Wands, well, they're stable, but they're also in their head. But what they're getting stability over is what it's telling me. This is the affecting energy. So what they're getting stability over is the pain, right? Or past pain, it could be, right? Or the pain of this connection, also getting in their head quite a bit. This draws me here. It's coming from the soul is what it's saying. It's the Ace of Pentacles is here to tell me they're getting stability over, to prove that it's stability, and to point me to this Ace of Pentacles, which is telling me that it's being driven by their intuition, which is exactly what this conjunction is about. Intuition driving things instead of fears. All of this is fears. Fears of getting hurt again, fears of whatever in their head. They're getting stability over all that. They're gaining victory over all that. I believe they're gaining victory over this Burger King behavior too, of this King of Wands. It's also a card of someone who takes action. And as I say takes action, will slow down. I pulled a Knight of Wands off the top. And he coming straight in. Male or female, look at that on the Witch's deck. He's coming straight for you. He's not off to the side, running to the left or running to the right. It's right there. Someone is coming in. It's a brave, impulsive action. But brave, impulsive actions force us to put down fear, doesn't it? Above all, you could take all the intuition you want. Your person doesn't follow their intuition. That's why you two aren't feeling each other up on a couch right now and you're watching Steve's Love Tarot. Your person doesn't follow intuition. They let fears get in the way. Always. Those fears are gone. This is a fearless night. A brave, right? Brave. You know what that word means. It means fearless, brave, impulsive action. It's driven by the soul. It's all driven by the soul. This Ace of Pentacles is pointing me back to the soul position, saying it's all driven by the soul. I believe it. Look at that. I wasn't even worried I didn't look. I wasn't worried what the next card was. It's the sun. It's the sun. They're coming in to, I don't know how to put this. They just want to feel that way again. They want to be happy. They want to illuminate some things. They want to clear something up. And they're charging in for it. This energy makes people do that. It makes people take chances. It changes the world, this energy. All right? The world changed a lot the last time this energy happened. 1856. I talk about Tesla being born. That's just one thing. There's a person who changed the world many times, So much so that after he died in the 1940s, the FBI, the first thing they did is went in and raid his room. Yeah, that doesn't happen to everybody. It really doesn't. My point is, they're worried about all the stuff he had discovered and all kinds of things like that, and wanted his notes, didn't want him to get away, all that kind of stuff. But the point is here, somebody's coming to talk to you. All right? They're very stable energy. And they're following their intuition for a change instead of fears. Tell me about the soul. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles here. So far, it's all light for the most part. We don't have a lot of shade here. I'm just pulling on a specific energy of Neptune and Jupiter conjunct. However, I'm going to pull something in the soul here, because this person is usually pretty fear-based. But I'll tell you what, look at that. Three of Wands crossing that. The affecting energy of the soul is the Three of Wands. It is our very energy here. It's sort of the flux capacitor, if you will. It's just saying again, it's all intuition driven. All right, he's about to jump in that water. They do not want you to get away. All right, you're their wish. We saw that. We opened with a Nine of Cups. So right there, oh my God, the ship's getting away. And they're usually worried about getting their cape wet. But now they're not worried about that. I firmly believe it. This is very stable energy. This stable energy telling us what they're getting stable over and what they're going to do about it. With the sun here, that's a strong card of communication. And remember, this is communication, and it's red with these cards. What's on top? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. See, we have a little bit of shade. I think this is, well, let me pull the next card. Why is the two? Yeah, 10 swords. I was going to just about to say, I think this is going to tell me that this wishy-washiness is over. It's just a repeat message from over here. How? Did somebody say how? 10 swords with the Two of Pentacles. 10 swords with the Two of Pentacles. How is that not a repeat message? Okay? This card is always tied to these two. Again, this son of a bitch is going in the water. I keep telling you the flux capacitor is lit. The lightning show in front of the windshield is already going off. Okay, we're already traveling through time here. It's up to 88 miles an hour. All right, a decision has been made, and this son of a bitch is getting its cape wet, because on that ship is you. And their intuition's been screaming at them to go towards you for a long time. That's the urgency here. Emphasis on long time. Listen, I can't emphasize enough. I can't find the words in the English language to express to you how much magic is involved with this energy. I tried in the beginning. I told you I woke up this morning, 6:30 this morning. This conjunction was exact. Give or take a minute or two, something around there, at my house in Pacific Standard Time. And I could tell you, the winds were whipping. Even my wife called it Oz outside. It was crazy. Crazy. The internet went down. I had to reset the wireless. I know we have to reset the wireless unit every once in a while, but it's really bad when the printer light goes out. Something happens when that happens to knock everything out. It literally knocked out all the peripherals. And that doesn't always happen. I'm telling you, And you saw a glitch right here on this video where I had to splice 2 videos together because my hand froze. Anyway, there's magic here, folks. So I know a lot of you are saying, well, my person is a super fuck. Even the super fuck wits, their intuition is following through. I got a Tom Petty song ringing in my head right now. It's perfect. Even the losers get lucky sometimes. All right, even the losers get lucky sometimes by Tom Petty. It's fitting. It's here. Even the fuckwits make a decision and reach out sometimes. And I bet a lot of them are fuckwits because of the Knight of Wands here. It can be a little flighty on the energy. They're worried about it, but all the fear is shut down. I'm not getting any fear in this reading. I'm getting a fearless knight coming in to bring the sun to illuminate some things. I'm getting 2 messages back to back of indecision being done. Okay? And also, the only fear I've got is creating urgency that this might be over. In their soul, they feel like they can feel this gear shift. And they're worried whether or not they can get it into 3rd. Okay? They're worried it might be over. This isn't a person who drives a stick shift very well. I won't lie to you. We are going to 3rd gear because we're at the top of 2nd, like I said, but it's grinding a little bit. They're not quite, the clutch isn't quite all the way in, so it's like that. A little bit. But there is some time that has passed here with these connections. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? Talk about this. Let's talk to the universe. Okay, let's do it. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? Oh, fucking hell. 4 of Cups. A decision about something that they once rejected. Okay, something, but they didn't. They never really rejected it. You were always there. Even if they blew you off. This is what the universe wants you to know. I bet this is just for 1 or 2 people watching this specific band of energy. Even if they blew you off or you never heard from this person and you're like, what did I do? Was it me? I don't know. No, it wasn't you. You were always there. They were always going back to it. Right? Yeah, he blowing her off, but he's very interested. All right? It's that kind of energy. Or the other band of energy is just something that they once blew off. Anyway, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's taken them a while to open up. Someone's decided to open up here. That knight has decided to cross that water. All right? This next card is red with the Fool, and it's you. They're taking a leap of faith toward you. It's the Empress. It's the best tits in the tarot. The Queen of Tits. Lovely green outfit here. It's beautiful. I love that outfit. It's right there. It's you. This card, I said before I even threw it, I said this card is red with the Fool. It's the Empress. What are they making a decision about? They're making a decision to open up because they need healing and the connection needs healing. Who are they taking a leap of faith toward? A brave, impulsive action toward? To shine the sun on? Who are they done being wishy-washy about? Who are they done being wishy-washy about? Double message. You. The Empress. Because why? Well, because this conjunction, right, of Jupiter and Neptune making out in Pisces' car, it just shuts down. It brings the intuition up. It wakes the soul. I got an Ace of Pentacles in their soul. That's a big, powerful card. It's awake. And you live there. This is a soul connection, right? It's called a soul mate, not a brain mate. All right? It's right there. You're there. You're all that's in there. You're not sharing soul space with anyone, with this person. It really is. It is the most sugar-coated energy I've ever seen. I'm trying to find the negative here. The only negative I could find was what I told you about the grinding gear. They're not quite pushing the clutch in all the way. You got to go all the way to the floor, dumbass. Okay? You can't leave. Half clutch isn't going to get you into gear. It's grinding a little bit, but we're going into gear. And that grinding, it's not really fear that will stop them. It's not like 8 of Swords because they're getting victory over that. We know that from the pre-shuffle. It's more a worry of whether or not you'll talk to them or not. It's just it's like a pit in the stomach kind of a thing. That's the way I feel it. Tell me about this 2 of Cups. I mean, this is incredible. I don't even know what to say here. I feel like if someone's watching me for the first time, they're going to be like, oh, this guy's a fuckwit. He's a sugar coater. I don't want this guy. I don't want to go to this reading. No, I'm not. I swear to you. I call your person an asshole all the time. And again, this energy can flip. This can apply to you too. This is you taking brave actions forward. You're shifting gears in your life. I don't want you to just, I don't want you to focus on this person. Leave the door open for them and go about your business. This is energy you need to take advantage of. You and I and everyone watching in these bodies are not going to be around in 2188 in these bodies. Okay? No one's going to be watching this video in 2188 the next time this happens. No one. All right? Who knows what the internet will be then? Who knows if we won't have blown ourselves up by then and not even be a human race? My point is, take advantage of this energy. All right? It's not even the second time in your lifetime it's occurred, because nobody watching was alive in 1856. All right. Why is the Two of Cups here? What's the final on this? It's communication. It is the Page of Swords. Hey, listen, I know. Hey, you can't have light without shade. I'm just happy to get some shade here. Jesus Christ, it's about fucking time. Give me perfect cards all the way around. Yeah. They're showing up, but they're grinding the gears going into third. Okay? It's a bit of a gear grind. You're sitting in the passenger seat of this soulmate connection, waiting for this son of a bitch to come back from wherever they are, get in the driver's seat and start driving. And yeah, it's a bit of a choppy ride because they don't know how to drive a stick. All right? It's the Page of Swords. It's communication, but it's I don't want to say disappointing, but it's smaller than what they really feel. Okay? Yeah. They're not letting fear drive, but they still have fear. They're still afraid of you. You know, but it's not enough to stop them. Okay, these cards are read with these. It's not enough to stop them. And when I said that, I looked right at this card. It's not enough to stop them. With the sun here fueling this night, too, on top of that. It's a brave night. Bravery implies we're putting fear down. All right? And this is a leap of faith. But you need to take some brave actions and leaps of faith, too. You do what you want to do. All right? This is an energy to manifest. Go for that job you want. Go for whatever. This person's coming towards you. If you're sitting there going, okay, pull the cards. Just chill out. The cards are fine. For God's sake, the cards are fine. It's the Three of Wands and the Emperor. They're coming towards you. I didn't know they were there. I wasn't even worried what was fucking there. This reading is like divinely guided on fucking crack. The Emperor's coming towards you. This Three of Wands, which is, again, the third time we've seen it. It's the overall energy. It was crossing the soul, and it's right here. This points me to the soul because it was the crossing card. It says we're putting an end to the wishy-washy. This Three of Wands is read with the Knight of Wands. That means this son of a bitch is getting his cape wet. Just what I told you. Again, checking my work like a math problem as we go through the reading. Sometimes later in the reading, you learn what something earlier actually meant, and you have to correct. I'm not correcting anything. I'm spot on here. Okay? This son of a bitch is getting his cape wet. It's red with the Knight of Wands. The Emperor, your divine masculine, whose man sitting on his ass in a chair waiting for you to come kneel before Zod, is like, wait, you're playing over there. Holy shit. Don't you notice me? I'm the Emperor. Wait, he's going to have to get up out of his chair. He's getting up his lazy ass out of the chair and coming in to talk to you. It's red with the sun. All right? The Emperor is illuminated. The Emperor is awakened. The Emperor has something they want to say. It's not a Burger King energy at all. It comes from a place of love. It ends up in a place of Page. Okay? Because again, this person is who they are. This energy, this Neptune, Jupiter conjunction doesn't change who we are. It just changes gears. This person, while we were in second gear, right? The gear we've been in, this person's been operating from fear. They've been afraid the whole time to shift gears because they don't know how to drive a stick. And it was hard enough getting it from first to second. Now they got to go to third, and the car's going 30, 40 miles an hour. It's time, oh my God, now we're really moving. Now this is scary, right? So they push the clutch in. It grinds a little bit. They're worried about it. They'll loosen up. But either way, the Emperor's coming towards you. I want to tell you, make sure you take advantage of this energy. It's important that you do. It really is. We're going to ask the universe to tell you some things here. Well, I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo because I got to find, there's got to be more here. I'm going to have to bring in the other energies in the extended and see how they blend together because I don't have much shade here. I don't. This is as sugar-coated reading as I've ever done here on Steve's Love Tarot, but it's not my fault. Look at the fucking cards. All right, even you showed up in the message from the universe along with a fool. The Emperor, the very person you're waiting on, shows up with the sun. I mean, come on. And I got 2 messages of they're done, 10 of Swords, done with being wishy-washy. 10 of Swords, they're done. 2 of Pentacles with being wishy-washy or dishy-dishy. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It is the most sugar-coated reading I have ever done. And I'm going to find some shade. There's got to be a catch here. I'm not going to go digging for it with a negative attitude in the extended. No. But you should know some things. Let's find out what's going to happen. If nothing else, if we can't find the shade, if nothing else in the extended, let's try to find out more about how this person feels about you and what they want to do with you, right? Maybe we'll get some cards with some sexual positions. I don't know. I don't know. The reverse monkey, upright. I mean, it's terrific. Okay, good. All right. I don't know. Let's see what. Let me have the universe pull you. But this is a very sugar-coated reading for Steve's Love Tarot. But it should be. It should be. Why? Because I'm pulling on a very, very, very rare conjunction that you're never going to see again in your lifetime. Okay? You will not see this again in your lifetime, and it's only going to be with us energy-wise. It's going to dissipate out over the next few months. So this is magic. This is your time. This is it. This is, and they're going to feel that too, right? Maybe they woke up to 45-mile-an-hour winds and their internet wiped out, having to reset everything. I mean, it was really crazy. It's strange. It was a weird morning. The reason we called it Oz wasn't because of the wind. We get wind in the spring all the time. But it was the way things were whipping around. There were like almost little dirt devil tornadoes going on out there. It was very strange. Like, it wasn't just leaves blowing by the window. It was leaves blowing by the window in circles. And it's like, it was really, really bizarre. That's what I'm talking about. This is magic in the air right now. Now I'm going to pull 3 cards from the universe and see what else it wants to tell you, okay? What do you want to tell these people? Yeah, I see it. Yeah, 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and Judgment. Crossing the 3 of Pentacles is the 6 of Cups. It's again, I'm sorry. All right, if this is your first time watching Steve's Love Tarot, I apologize to you. I promise you, go out to my Twitter. My people will tell you I am not a sugarcoater. Okay? I've kicked their asses many times. I really have. But I am sorry, this energy is magic. Do not waste it. Okay? Please don't waste it. I don't even care if you don't believe in astrology. I don't give a fuck. It's all about gravity and energy anyway. I'm telling you, the energy right now, fuck the astrology, we won't even mention Jupiter or Neptune. The energy right now is magic. And the energy of right now, with all the stuff happening with the moon and the nodes and all that I pulled on, won't happen again in our lifetimes. Do not waste it. Okay? As far as the message here, somebody from your past is coming back and they want to build a foundation because there isn't one. They've let go of something on their side. We'll find out what wand they've let go of in the extended. And it's fated to happen. It's judgment. It's God's source, the universe itself helping out here. The energy is open. This card has birds in the air. It's already on the way to you. It's communication. It's already on the way. I got two messages here that indicate someone from the past coming into your present to affect your future. That would be the Six of Cups crossing the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands, and the Judgment card all by itself. Again, I'm getting repeat messages over and over. That's the universe telling me, don't worry about the sugarcoating, Steve. It's just magic in the air. It is. It really is. Somebody's intuition is driving them to come talk to you. I mean, literally, it's almost making them feel like, it's making the runner, the emperor here, feel like it's like the last time they can do it. It feels like, you're going away, you're moving to Iceland or something, I don't know, the top of Greenland, and they're never going to see you again, or something like that. That's the way the energy feels. I'm not saying you're doing that, but it's sort of a now or never moment. We've been in these now or never moments before, but never under these energies, okay? Never under these exact energies. And if you look at what I've pulled on this week alone, okay, and maybe the tail end of last week, if you look at what I pulled on, you can see all the just incredible things that are happening here. Okay, it's a very powerful time, and it continues all the way through the end of the month. There's going to be a lot of really cool readings this month. There really is. That said, I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo in the extended. All right, I'm going to figure out what wand they're letting go of. I'm just going to pull on your person, how they feel about you, what you can expect, anything you can do, advice, and I might pull on you in these energies. A little reading on you and what's going to happen for you or what can happen for you in this magic energy. And then whatever else I feel like pulling on. You know my extendeds are usually like an hour anyway. I give you your bang for your dollar, yen, or euro, or pound. Anyway, I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo. I'm sorry for the sugarcoating, but your person here in this energy is letting down the fear and coming right for you. No doubt about it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, link for the extended is in the description if you want it. I want it. Let's see what's going on here. I'll try to find something. All right, let's go.